What's up, y'all? You see the title, making turkey wings. I got mine chopped up. That's how I got them from the slaughterhouse. And I'm starting off by washing them off. Got my onion. About to peel this and cut this up. I'm going to use the whole onions. Most of the time I use half, but I'm going to use the whole one. It's cut. Now I'm going to peel it. That noise y'all hear in the background, I'm doing laundry, as always. It's peeled. Now I'm going to cut the booty off. Like that, like so. Chop and chop and chop and chop. And that little ugly part right there. Okay. Got the peel. Got the booties cut off. And the ugly part cut off. And yes, I do have a cutting board. I have a few of them for those who want to know, but it's not like I got marble counters or something. And it'll be all right. Y'all can barely see the little scratch marks because of the design. I'm about to chop this up so I can saute these. I don't have any bell peppers. Normally I would have used bell pepper and onion, but I only got onions right now. I sliced them all like this. See that? And now I'm about to cut them all this way. 1, 2, and that's it. Voila. In the meantime, I got my olive oil right here, extra virgin. Y'all know I normally would love grapeseed oil, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. It looks like a lot because this is a pot instead of a pan, but I'm putting this in there. I got my stove on 5. I'm probably gonna have to turn it down to like 3 because this stove is wacko and it burns like it's on high when it's on 5 and it goes up by itself. Yep, very dangerous. Tell me about it. I have my flour. I'm about to put my flour in a bowl and season my flour, and I'll be back. Got my flour in a bowl. Season your flour with whatever you want to season it with. Y'all know I'm not that one that tells you, oh, you need a tablespoon of this, a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of... No, season it with what you want to season it with, okay? So I'm going to season this with a few different seasonings. Black pepper, of course, that I do put on everything. And maybe some adobo, garlic powder, onion powder too, even though I have the onions right here. But yeah, and I'll be back. All right, now I'm going to mix it all up. I'm going to season. And maybe add some more if it looks too white still. I don't know why my flash isn't on right now. And my battery is fully charged. But I put some lemon pepper in here as well. I was looking for my paprika, and my man just reminded me that my daughter, that's what she poured all out in the fridge and in the dishwasher. Yeah. So, oh, I forgot my black pepper. Let me get that. Alright, so now I'm going to get my turkey wings. It don't look like there's seasoning in here at all, but I put a lot. And I'm going to coat these with flour real quick. My grease is super hot on the stove, maybe too hot, so I just had my man turn it down. So, you know, we're not trying to fully cook these. We're just trying to brown them. That's it. I think the last time I did this on camera, it was with oxtails, and I burnt them, kind of. They don't feel good. Because I told you, this stupid stove. But now we know what the issue is with the stove, like going up by itself. Like, we would literally put it on low and come back, and the stove is smoking, the pot is smoking, and the eye is fire hot orange, like red. And it's like, but it's on low. So we know it does that by itself, so now we know what to look for. So let me go ahead and get the rest of my turkey wings and coat these as well. I know it don't look like it's really frying, but I'm telling you, I can't turn the stove up that high. Let me see, it was just on 4. Let me put it on 5. Just trying to brown the sides. That's it. Just a little bit more. Now the flash come on. I love the smell of bleach. Not like some of you bleach addicts though. And now the flash ain't working. Anyway, I already started flicking some of these over. I flipped those over before I put the clothes in the dryer. So this is all we're trying to do, is just brown it a little bit. Flip the rest of these over, let these brown, and I'm going to put the rest of them in the pot that I got over there. Okay, So once you're done browning them, as much as you can brown them, I flipped them over a couple more times too, just to let you know that some of the flour had it still looking white on one side. I'm gonna toss it into my crock pot. I'm gonna do that for every last one of these, and then I'm gonna brown the rest. Before I did that, I went on ahead and put another load of whites in there. All my towels, actually, and my baby's little boppy pillow. Yeah. Try to coat it real good. It seems like with chicken, no matter how much flour I put on there, once it's in the grease, it ain't coated good. I'm gonna have to start back cooking my chicken with egg, like we did at Popeyes. Dip it in the flour like this. Have a bowl of, not scrambled eggs, just simply egg. Then dip it in the egg batter, flip it all around, then dip it back in the flour. You want to learn how to cook chicken like Popeyes? That's how you do it. Now, I can't tell you the recipe and all that now, but that's basically, that's how you did it. Some people say that is the recipe. I don't know, the seasoning and stuff is what I mean. Okay, this is my last little batch right here, and then we're gonna get on to the next step. Go ahead and start my dishwasher. Oh yeah, I gotta pour my vinegar in here. My apple cider, even though it's gonna roll out, so what? Alright. See what I'm talking about? I bet the other side about burnt. No, but it browned pretty fast. And it got hotter. And the stove is still on fire. This shit popping in. Hold on. I got flour all on the handle. I just turned it down on low because I ain't got time for this. Not tonight. Well, one. Alright. It's like a minute later. These cook fast. Well, brown fast. Look, I can't even stick the darn fork in. Put these over here at the rest of them. Doing the next step. Let me get this grease off my stove. Oh, it's hot. And this flour. Alright, now I got my onions that I chopped up earlier. No need to break them up. They'll break up once I start stirring them. Get off of that. Okay. I forgot to wipe that handle off. It's still on 3. I mean, it's on 3 now. I had it on 1. So I'm using my same oil. Yep, with everything in it. The flour, the little crumbs, probably from the turkey wings. Remember, I would have had bell pepper in here. Now, when I have plenty of bell pepper, I let it go bad. When I don't have it, I need it. When I do have it, don't use it and don't need it, it sits in there and go bad. So I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, let this kind of saute. My oil's starting to look like a little water, but that's okay. We're gonna thicken it up in a minute. We're just trying to saute these in the oil that I got. Turn it up. Look at me boiling my onions, y'all. They look like my onions boiling or frying. Like they boiling and all that grease ain't it? You said boiling? You still gonna eat it. Yeah. You ain't got no choice. Right? Yeah. Oh, just saying yeah for the video. You're so sweet. I think I'm about to take these out. Now y'all know when you saute vegetables and stuff, you're not supposed to have this much oil. But again, it's in a big pot, so I just wanted to make sure I had enough to brown my turkey wings. You're not even supposed to basically see the oil when you're sauteing vegetables. So you like just drizzle a little bit in the pan and saute it. Y'all know. I'm sure y'all know how to do that. But if you don't, that's why I'm explaining it to the ones who may not know what sauteing is. And this is too much oil. So I want to take these out now. and pour these over my turkey wings. Alright, turkey wings sitting there chilling. Dump these on over. No particular fancy way, just dump them in there. They gonna all be mixed up eventually. Okay, I'm gonna get them last two off. No food wasted. Throw them on over in there. Alright. And now work on the gravy. Now remember the bowl that you had? Hope you didn't throw it away while watching this video. If you're making it as you're watching, probably should have said that from the beginning. But if not, get some more flour, season it. Pour your flour in the same grease you just took your onions or bell peppers or mushrooms or whatever you're using. Celery, whatever vegetables you sauteed. Put your flour in there. You can use chicken broth or water or whatever you want to make your flour. And we're just going to keep adding flour and stirring it to make my gravy, okay? This is the last step. Once I make my gravy, and get the clumps out. I don't have a whisk. I do have a whisk. I have a rubber or silicone one, but I prefer to use a fork. Old school. Oh, I turned the stove down. I forgot. Turn it up a little bit from 1 again to 3 or 4. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I need both hands though. Okay, I dumped the rest of the flour over in here. Don't ask me how much it was. However much you put in there, it don't matter. If you put a little cup, 2 cups, then you just put more broth or more water, you know? So I don't think I have any broth. You can use chicken broth, turkey broth, whatever type of broth you want. But I'm going to keep stirring this until it gets super thick. And then I'm probably going to add I think I'm going to use water though. Because we got seasoning in here, so it won't be too, like bland. And this is going to be your gravy. Let me see if I got some broth really quick in the cabinet. Okay, so we found some chicken broth, but this bad boy expired. So that's going in the trash, but we found another. Great value, but it don't expire till November of this year, 2023, and we're in July. So I'm gonna add some of this back. You left? Never mind, I got it. I was gonna say open this for me, but it might have one of these little. No, it don't have one. It's gonna say one of the little things, you know, you pull out. So I'm gonna slowly start pouring some of this. And then stirring it in, okay, till it looks the consistency that I want. See what that is? Making all that noise behind me. See, that's too thick. That's not gravy for you. So that's how you know. You just keep pouring it until it looks like the consistency of gravy. Okay, and I have the stove on low right now. No, 1. I gotta stop saying low, it's on 1. So I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll be back. Let's see, now I dry it up again. Don't fall for it, don't fall. Pour some more. And if you pour too much, all you gotta do is add more flour. So if it's too watery, then you just add some more flour. Sprinkle some flour in and keep stirring it so you don't see no more flour. And then if it's just right, then you don't need to do anything else. If it's still watery, add some more flour. Stir it till you don't see any more flour. Same thing with this. I'm going to keep stirring it. And if it's still watery, I'm going to add more flour. But I got to get it all into this thick stuff so it can absorb as much broth as it can, and the more you leave it over the stove, it'll also get thicker. So you may not need to add more. I'm doing this with one hand now on the camera. So So if this is the consistency you want, then you go ahead and pour it over your turkey wings to create your smothered turkey wings with your gravy. My daughter sent me a video, my 18-year-old from Alaska, a couple weeks ago, and showed me she made gravy. I was so proud of her. I was like, it look nice. And you know, if you want darker gravy, some people add coloring or sauce, soy sauce, and different things to make the gravy darker. You know? Okay, I think this is the consistency I'm going for. So I don't want to keep it on here too long, and then it gets too thick on the eye. So I'm not going to be able to. Wait, babe! Babe! I think I need his help. Let me turn the stove off. Oh, I'm finna just talk about you. So you probably got on them headphones. Can you pour this over the turkey wings for me so I can hold the camera? Put it. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Ooh, it's hot, babe. So turn it however you want to. So I can show them. Okay. So that's how you're gonna do it. Just pour your gravy over that. Like that, like so. And we're gonna scrape the rest out, and we'll be back. We got a spoon now, so we won't be sitting there scraping forever, trying to put the spoon on the stove since you already spilled some gravy on the stove. That's my fingerprint because I just tasted it to see what the seasoning tastes like. Got it. He tripping. Him tripping. I just scraped all of that. I ain't trying to waste nothing. So what I'm going to do now, and yes, I could have did this with the gravy, but I'm going to get 1 cup of water. Typically, you don't need water, but since my gravy is so thick, I'm going to pour just 1 cup of water, because turkey wings is kind of sort of like cabbage. It'll make its own water, okay? Even if you put it in here without the gravy, it will make its own water. So I am going to turn this on high, put my lid on it, set it, and forget it. But let me clean this up really quick around here, and then I'm gonna put my lid. And I gotta rinse my lid off even though it's clean. And normally people put seasoning in their gravy, like while they're stirring it, they stop, put seasoning in it. But remember, I already had the flour seasoned, so I taste the gravy and it's seasoned pretty well. But we'll see. You do a taste test in between. Of course, not the turkey wings because they're not going to be done for 6 hours. But you taste your gravy or the water in there with the spoon to see if you have enough salt, or it's to your liking. The taste is to your liking, okay? So put that on there, and it's on high, and we'll check it. You know, I'm gonna periodically check it, maybe in an hour, 2 hours, but it's gonna cook fully for 6 hours, okay? All right. And also, if you were cleaning while you were cooking, you wouldn't have to do that much cleaning. So all I have now is this pot measuring cup, which really wasn't even dirty. I could have literally just rinsed that out and like dried it, and it would have been okay. So I'm gonna wash these two by hand since I have stuff in the dishwasher, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. Okay, I don't waste my dish detergent with like if you got food and like gravy in this pot. My old man be doing that sometimes. If it's full of gravy, right, he'll put dish detergent in there and then like scrub it. No, get all that food out first. Get all that food out first and then scrub it, you know, wash it. Otherwise, you're gonna be adding so much dish detergent because you still got, now you got food all in your sponge and stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm washing with one hand. I don't know why I'm showing y'all this, but I'm gonna wash my pot and the rest of these little dishes, the spoon and stuff, and the bowl, and then I'm going to lay down until it's time to check on them turkey wings, darling. Oh yeah, let me show you with this water right here. Go ahead and pour it over there into that bowl that I'm finna wash next. Still got soap in here. Just stretch a little bit. That's how you do it. Now inside to get any impurities, so the drain catcher can catch it. I'll rinse that out in a minute. But before I wash the rest, yeah, just get that. See, it's food and stuff in there. Dump it. Wash your sink out. I'm not washing it like this. I'm just showing y'all what I'm gonna do next. Put a little bit more soap on there if it needs to be. Wash my sink out, rinse it. Get a dry towel, dry it. Like I do my bathtub and shower. I don't like to see it wet. I learned that working in a hotel. Dry it to look shiny and clean once you dry it. Never leave it wet. You don't want the water stains and mold and all that stuff to build up. And then I'm done after that. I got it on cold water now to hurry up and get these suds out. Keep it on hot and suds to steady grow and build up. Don't you hate when the dishes be hiding? Gosh, sleep. I done dried my sink and stuff. Should have punched you in your face. It should have threw you in the garbage. So anyway, you see how I'm getting all the food out first before I hit it with dish detergent and the sponge? Yeah, that's how I do all the dishes. Even before I put them in the dishwasher. Some people just throw it in there and be like, my dishwashing stuff is good. It's going to get all that off. I don't care if it does. I'll probably be nervous that it'll still clog it up. And I just can't look at dishes with food on it and sit it in the dishwasher. I just can't do that. One more thing. I know I'm getting on y'all nerves. Please make sure you rinse your dish rags out with boiling hot water if possible. Because that's what makes the dish rags stink. People don't know that. When you leave soap in it, even your washcloths, if you're going to use them again. I got so many, I ain't that frugal and cheap no more. So we use a new washcloth every day. Not a new one, but a clean one. If I got some new ones, I'll use them. But you have to rinse all of that soap out. That's why the washcloths and dish rags are stink the next day. If you rinse all that soap out, I guarantee you your dish rags will last a lot longer. Yeah, it doesn't even stink. And I'm not cleaning the stove with this, the sink. I use the sponge for the dishes. But yeah, rinse all that soap out. Even if you're not going to use your washcloth the next day, just do it when you get out the shower and see what I mean. And wait till it's dry the next day and smell it. I mean, unless your ass was real stink, then don't blame me and say, oh, Sade said it wasn't going to stink. That's something else you got going on in your gut and in your butt. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just showing you the basics. Oh yeah, if you don't have flour, you can use cornstarch for your gravy. All right? All right. Okay, it's 4:29 a.m. Let me turn this fan off. I left from out of the kitchen around 3:30. So I'm going to mix all of this up into the water. I kind of need both hands to do it, so I'll be back. It's coming along. It's coming along. Getting it from down there where all the water is. Mixing the gravy in. Boy, I am licking all the gravy off this spoon. This shit good. You hear me? I think I'm gonna add another cup of water in here because I may turn it down because I just don't want to fall asleep and it's still on high and the gravy is just thickening and thickening, so I may add some more water. Sometimes it be like this. That's why I don't like to give people instructions about how many cups to do, because you may have to change it, you know, in the middle of cooking it. It's good. Before I start licking the spoon, I wiped all that off the side. I'm gonna put some water in here. Some more water. So I got a cup here. And I'm gonna stir it back up. And the only thing about constantly adding water, sometimes it loses its flavor and you may have to put more seasoning in it, depending on how much water you have to keep adding. There we go. That's the consistency I wanted to cook with from now on. That other gravy was thick. It really was. I would have liked that gravy on top of my turkey wings while eating it, but not to cook it. It needs to be a little thinner to cook. Okay. I'm gonna leave it on high for now. It's only cooked for an hour, so I got 5 more hours to go before these turkey wings are done. Take this load out and then put another load in the dryer, then put another load in the washer. Oh yes, this bleach smells good. This Dollar General brand bleach ain't do too bad. The little awesome dollar bleach. I mean, I still prefer Clorox, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you got to do. I got it for free, so I'm using it. Normally I use the cheap bleach to clean, but yeah, it's all right. Yes, I still got some of my raggedy towels in here too. And keeping them. Okay, it's like 6:51 a.m. or 6:52. Ooh, some of this hot water from the lid dripping fell on the top of my foot. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see how everything's looking. It's a lot of grease. Okay, I see something falling off the bone already. I'm gonna turn this down now. I still had it on high. I'm about to turn it on low now and let it cook for the last couple hours. So just in case I fall asleep, it won't burn. You know what I'm saying? My smothered turkey wings. Okay, yeah, that thing boiling. It's 6:54. Go ahead and put this on low. Put the lid back on it. And go night-night. Okay, y'all know I normally go to bed in the morning. When y'all are waking up, I'm just going to sleep. Those are just my hours. So, yeah. But once the kids get up, myself or my man may get up with them, and then I'll have him check it if he get up. If not, I'll come in here and check it again on camera. But if he comes and check it, it won't be on camera. Y'all will just see it when it's done. Okay, y'all, it is the next day, honey. I cooked a pot of rice here. And like I said, I went to sleep. My man got up by, I think it was 11 something. Some of the turkey wings at the bottom was burnt. And I just started heating back up the crock pot because all the fat was settled at the top, as you can see. You know how like when you refrigerate something and all the fat's at the top? So I just started heating it back up. But I'm going to fix their plate, my kids' plate, and then heat it up in the microwave and then drain whatever fat or grease is on top. But it's all done fell off the bone, so they're done. Yes, that's turkey, not chicken. Y'all, it probably looked like greasy and unhealthy, but I promise you. Hold on. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Ooh, I should have got a fork. It is good, okay? It's hot and good, Soleil? So that's the end of my video, y'all. I went to sleep, honey. So y'all couldn't see it when it first got done. Y'all had to see it once it was reheated, but that is okay. turkey wings and white rice. I was gonna put some green beans and cornbread on the side, but not this time. Say we love y'all.